So how are you going to do seating in your classroom? Have you decided how you're going to do seating? Are you going to go with standard rows and columns like so many people do? Are you going to go with a U shape, a circle? Are you going to go with clusters? How are you going to do your seating in your classroom and why? Let me talk to you about some basic things on seating and some things to consider. If you click thumbs up, if you make a comment, or if you subscribe, all of those things help make this channel more visible for teachers who are searching for advice. So I appreciate your assistance, and I know other teachers will too. Let's talk about seating arrangement. There are four things you need to think about when it comes to a seating arrangement. The very first thing is you need to have access to every student. You need to be sure that it is equal and easy access to every student. That way, when a student has a question or a student has a problem, you're easily able to go and meet their needs. The second thing I want to tell you is to be sure that you allow the assignment or activity to dictate how you seat. They allow the assignment or activity to dictate your seating arrangement. For instance, when I have a test, we don't sit in pods like we do most of the time. We're in rows and columns. It's easy to watch. I can see any movement that looks suspicious, and it's still easy for me to get to a student if they have a question. The third thing that you want to take into account is when those situations arise that you must move a student. Now, sometimes it's behavioral related, but really the way I look at it is never behavior related, and I tell the students this. I never move a student simply because they're talking. That's not what I do. And I don't move a student simply because they're disruptive. I always will move a student if I do not think that they are being as successful as they can be in the location that they are currently in. So all of my movement of students throughout the year, if it's individuals, is simply based on their success. And that has made all the difference in discussion about seating arrangement with the students. Sometimes, yes, they're upset that I'm moving them, but they don't argue with that fact. Occasionally, I've had a parent get in contact with me about, why'd you move my student? I tell them the same thing. I feel like your student could be more successful in another location. Usually no argument. Sometimes they may try to flip it on you, say, well, my student said this or that, and I'll just simply say, I really think that they are in a better position to be successful in my class where they are now. Simply saying it's a success-based decision. So if it comes down to having to rearrange students because of noise or because discussions are kind of off topic, be sure it's done on a success-based reason and you explain that to the student. You'll be surprised how much argument and how much discussion that just eliminates, and you can move on with the lesson. I enjoy learning with you, I enjoy teaching with you, and together we can take over the world.